guys. I realize it's been a couple of years. I think it's been a couple of years. Now I have my own house in my own backyard, in my own garden, for the first time ever. So nothing's quite planted. Well, it's planted, but it's not really growing yet. That's a volunteer tomato, came up in my asparagus bed. There's a lot of them here. So since I'm new here, I have no idea what kind of tomatoes these are. I'll just let them grow. And there's a little lonely stalk of asparagus. There we go, trying to grow. I grew a purple passion asparagus and Jersey Giant. And of course there won't be any sizable harvest for a few years. And of course they take forever to come up. If you ever plant asparagus, it takes its time. Let's see what else we got going on here. Oh, that eventually will be a peony. I hope. I've had a few things die on me already, but I hope that will be a peony. Bowl of beauty. And here's my little house. All through here there's a shagbark hickory, which I got talked out of taking down, even though it shades the yard pretty bad in the afternoon. It's also threatening the electrical wires a bit. But all this greenery is going to be replaced by moving boxes, cardboard moving boxes that I will open up and lay on the ground and mulch in and plant the pumpkins. So this will be a big pumpkin field here. And this year I have Amish pumpkins, which I'll show you. That, by the way, is a cloth raised bed, which I'm going to be growing my garden stuff in. There's some kind of fancy spinach that has its own berries, and a mix of lettuce and some radishes and a giant radish and hopefully a giant carrot. But I think I'm going to have to plant those giant carrots in their own container because I can't get anything tall enough for them. I have a lot of seeds left over. Here's the Amish pumpkin, Amish pie. There were all of 4 seeds in this package, so thank goodness I got it on sale, because I would have been mad otherwise when I saw that. And down here, what am I growing here? Oh, I happened to find some Tam jalapenos, which is what I wanted, but I ended up with some other things instead. So there we go, Tam jalapenos. Hopefully they will grow in time. And here's some cargo pumpkins. Cargo is a short vine pumpkin, and supposedly resistant to all kinds of mold and all kinds of good stuff like that. So looks like a few more won't come up, but we got plenty there. And Racer is on order because I had a mix-up with my order this year, and I also lost a lot of seedlings this year, so because the weather couldn't decide whether it was winter or spring. Let's see. These are garden salsa peppers. They're supposed to be a little less spicy. I like spice, but not huge amount of spice, so hopefully those will give us a little something. This is Homely Homer, so who knows what it really is. It's supposed to be a very ugly tomato, and the plant's ugly, I can tell you that right now. It's not as yellow as it looks on the screen, but well, whatever. I planted it with another tomato. That is the sole survivor of my entire tomato planting. Oh, what a mess this spring. That's a Black Beauty tomato, and I've been nursing it along. I finally put it in this huge bag with this other poor little tomato, and hopefully it'll catch up. Got some strawberries going there. Those are Quinault. Those are ugly strawberries. They're not pretty, but they taste good. And they're ever bearers. I don't like dealing with strawberries that only produce once a year. Onions, red onions. Everything's growing in bags over here. What kind of tomato is this? Ha, I totally forgot. Let's see what I got here. Chocolate Sprinkles Hybrid Cherry. So, this looks orange too, or yellow too. Huh, odd. And this looks yellow. It must be the light. Chef Jeff's world's largest tomato. It's a delicious tomato, they say. That's the variety, but delicious. And this is an indigo rose. Very deep, dark stem on it. Hopefully that will do well. It's doing about the best of all of them right now. Got a little sucker on it here. And take that off. There we go. We don't need suckers on our tomato plants. Come on, dude. There. Okay. And basil. African basil. Potatoes. I need a lot more topsoil. I'm gonna have to go back and get 10 more bags of topsoil for everything because I still haven't planted the carrots, and there was one more thing I was gonna plant. I forgot. But I need a lot of topsoil. This I've been struggling with all spring. We were hoping it's not poison ivy. I think I've touched it enough where if it were, I would have been itching like crazy right by now. I've tried to kill it. It won't die. I don't know. Might have a landscaper look at it because I want it out of here. It's a, what is that? It's a peony. Again, won't do anything this year, but maybe next year. Maybe 2 or 3 years with this. Sarah Bernhardt, that's what that is. And that's a mini rose. Kind of started dying on me. And these are some sedums. Those are going to go on the south side of the garage where I don't want to water, but I don't want it looking like it does right now, which is pretty bad. So there's my vegetable garden, except for whatever it is I'm forgetting. Yeah, I still have to fill up a few more bags. Have to get a container for that giant carrot, and I have to fill up maybe one more bag for those. No, 1, 2. Well, the cucumbers can go in with the pumpkins. The tam peppers can go in a bag, and I also have green peppers, but I have the cucumbers. Those can go in the big garden, which will be right there, right up to where the grass is long. That's all mine there. So, and there's my rain barrel. I don't like that rain barrel. It leaks like crazy, fills up in an instant, empties in an instant. Well, eventually I'm going to have gutters all the way around the house because there aren't right now for some reason, and I'm going to have some really good rain barrels, the ones that you can leave out all winter. And I'm going to put that rain barrel on the garage when that gets gutters too. So there's work to be done around here, but I got the house really cheap, so here's what is this one? Ha! I think it's called Heirloom. No. Yeah, it's Heirloom. I got it cheap at Menards. It was in a big barrel. I just picked it out. It's like $2 or something. The lady who was living here had a lot of stuff going on. Here's my lavender that I just put in. I can't be without lavender. I love it. And here is the fairy, which I also found in a big barrel at Menards. It's doing better than Heirloom because it's been in here for quite a while. It wasn't just planted. Been in here about a month. So eventually I'm going to have all these yews taken out and just have rose bushes and lavender around the house. Okay, let's see here. I found out that under a pine tree, and I got a massive pine tree here, it's a good place to plant berries, certain berries, not all berries. I planted some cranberries, but I think this vine died. And also blueberry, another blueberry, and a pink blueberry, which seems to be doing okay. Right here, pink blueberry, and there's my other cranberry. There we go. And what else have we got? She's got bleeding hearts here. Those are kind of nice. I'll let those stay. I think they just bloom once though, and they don't come back. There's another one of those, whatever it is. And trilliums. Another trillium. That's the only one that survived. The other ones got stepped on and all kinds of good stuff. Bleeding heart. No, that is a columbine. And I had high hopes for this little pink lily of the valley, but up and died. So, not too happy. Maybe it'll come back next year. I know they do die back, but of course never bloomed because it was his first year out here. So the other lily of the valley is doing okay, of course, and I'm not really too interested in that one. That's a white one. It's down here somewhere, but who knows where. But I am going to grow my next pink lily of the valley under the hostas because gosh darn, they seem to like it down there. Well, the other lily of the valley is in here. It's just a white one. My new air conditioner. My new wiring. When I moved in here, the wiring was kind of nouveau hillbilly. But it's all taken care of now. Those are pretty. That's something she left behind. Yeah, I'll leave those in there. More of that stuff. I don't think it's poison ivy because the way of the leaves are coming off the stem. But whatever it is, it's very, very aggressive. So, anyway, as of tomorrow afternoon, I hope I will have the pumpkin garden in. And I still have to buy about 10 bags of topsoil to finish everything I need to do. So that's it for this time. See you next time.